and welcome to today's bake with me video. Today, very special day. It is my father's birthday, so for him we will be making some German chocolate brownies because he had mentioned something to me in the past that that's what he would like, so that's what we're gonna do, sort of. I'm not making them from scratch, not that I usually do. I was gonna try and do that earlier, but then it just got late, so box brownie mix it is. And even then, this is not even like what I usually use. We usually get the Trader Joe's brownie mix, but I didn't feel like going the other way to Trader Joe's when I needed to go to the regular market for something else. So it's like, I just didn't feel like going in two different directions. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna try the Duncan Hines dark chocolate fudge. There was a regular Duncan Hines brownie one, but I feel like this one might be better because, I don't know, it might be stronger, more flavorful. But anyway, we're gonna make this. Obviously the vegan caramel German chocolate topping that we have to make from scratch, but I'll work on that while this is in the oven. So let's make this first. Bowl, measuring cups, and whisk. So I would just follow the directions normally, but I'm extra. For the most part, we're just gonna follow the directions on the box. I honestly probably shouldn't even be messing with it because, again, I don't usually typically use this mix anyway, so it's like I should probably not try and do anything different. To this, we're going to add 1 egg. I was gonna try shell. I love how I was trying to avoid getting eggshell and I just dumped the whole shell in here. We'll be right back, folks. All right, well, what I think I was gonna say before I got so rudely interrupted by that eggshell falling in here is that I was going to initially try and make them vegan, like at least, you know, use vegan egg replacement. But again, I don't feel like thinking in time and I don't wanna mess with the mix too much. So we put a regular egg in here, but I'm sure if you use a vegan egg, it'll be just fine. And now, this is where I'm switching things up. It says to add a 1/3 cup of water, and I probably should, but I'm gonna put a 1/3 cup of oat milk. Just because, why not? I don't think that'll mess with it too much though. And then last but not least, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. I know with the Trader Joe's one, it says to use butter. Obviously in that case, I use the vegan butter. And I could have used butter here, but I don't wanna, again, mess with it too much. So we're just gonna use oil for these. I feel like this might turn out more cakey than brownie-y because, again, I should stop comparing it to the Trader Joe's one, but the Trader Joe's one does not call for extra liquid. It's just butter and eggs. This one is eggs, butter, or oil, and water. So I'm like, oh, that's what you put in the cake mix, but this was less water and less eggs and more oil. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Oh, and a splash of vanilla because I just like to add vanilla to everything. I think I'm a little crooked, but that's okay. All right, so now with this fully mixed, we're going to bolt in a couple chocolate chips. Don't mind my container. There's a bunch of stuff in here. I have like the big ones and little ones. We're just gonna throw in some little ones. They all fell out of the bag, so it's fine. That's probably like a 1/4 cup. And just fold those in. Now, to prepare our pan, I'm just gonna get a stick of butter, vegan butter. This one is the Earth Balance one. When I bake, I usually use the Country Crock, I think that one. So this, I'm just using, you know, to grease the pan. I probably should have softened this a little bit. Just make sure the pan is fully coated in butter. You could use spray, but I feel like with the butter, it helps create like crispier edges. Now we just dump the batter in here. Not that you can really see what I see, but it's beautiful. Okay, now just for funsies, we're gonna sprinkle a couple more chocolate chips. Yum. Into the oven she goes at 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. Or maybe more. Who knows? Hello, cut to many hours later. We're back from dinner. Look at the fit, look at the fit. It's not that interesting, it's just a sweater. But now it's time to make the German chocolate filling thing. So currently I'm at the stove and I'm melting some butter. Okay, nice. It's hot over here. Anyway, and to that, do I have enough brown sugar? I need to check. Hold up. So to this melting butter, I'm adding 3/4 cup of brown sugar. My brown sugar is currently a little weird. For some reason, we have organic brown sugar, so it's a little like grainier, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if that totally affects it, but that's what's happening. So we have the brown sugar, and now I'm just gonna add a little bit of regular sugar, white sugar, granulated sugar. About a 1/4 cup of that. Again, we're just gonna, and while that's melting, again, we want the sugar and butter to combine, but obviously make sure the butter is melted, but obviously also make sure the sugar does not burn. And then really quickly, off to the side, I'm gonna combine 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, because that is our thickening agent. I just had to make sure it's not expired. Not till next month. I just made a mess. Lovely. Again, we don't want this to burn. And right now the butter and sugar are like trying to separate. We'll fix that. I'm just gonna make a little, can't really see, but a little slurry with that. Gonna add 2/3 cup of milk. Whoa, just going a little crazy. Okay, and now we're gonna add our little slurry of cornstarch and water, because again, this is what is supposed to thicken it, to make it caramelly. Combine that. And we're just gonna be stirring this until she thickens and like boils. As you can see, it's starting to bubble in the middle here. So again, we just want to stir it. It's starting to boil, but we need it to boil more and be thicker, because this is still way too runny. Okay, it's been a couple minutes and it's definitely boiling, and I don't know if you could tell, but it is thicker. So about now, we're gonna turn this off and remove it from the heat and add in our extras. It's just easier to hold like this. So right now I just added a little less than a cup of walnuts, because we did not have pecans, which is what people typically use in German chocolate cake. I don't taste the difference, but same thing. And then right now I have 1/2 cup of shredded coconut. I might add more depending on how I feel this looks. So this is what she's looking like, and technically we could just be done here, but I think I am gonna add probably like 1/3 cup more of coconut, just because we like coconut a lot. So essentially this is your filling slash topping, frosting, whatever. I accidentally already put my phone stand away, but currently you can hear the microwave. I am melting some coconut oil and chocolate chips to make a drizzle for the top. As you can see, I probably might need more coconut oil. Or you know, it needs to be hot. Okay, before I drizzle on the chocolate, I needed to melt it some more. We obviously have to put our topping, so let's do that. I still left a little bit because I feel like this is a lot. people at the house now, so now I feel awkward to like talk to myself but also show off the brownie. So cut into the brownie. Delicious, ooey gooey. I feel like it might be slightly underbaked, which is fine for me. I don't know about the other people. Say like ooey gooey brownies, but that's what happened. Like you could literally see how dark it is. But also this was the dark chocolate brownie mix. I don't know. Anyway, delicious, if I do say so myself. Very good. Anyway, so that is that for this quick little bake with me brownie vlog. Not really vlog, but you know, we made this. I made this. You should try and make it because it's very good. And yeah, that is that. See y'all next time. Bye.